guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we are going to be doing a Q&A. That's right, I love doing these and I'm excited to film this one, so I guess we can just get right into it. I have my laptop here and I have the questions on here, and we have different kind of categories. So we have some about school, we have some about uni, some about school and uni are the same things, Dami. Yes, so we have some about school and uni, we have some about friends, life, personal interests, that kind of stuff. And I also got some from my friends here that I have not looked at yet, so I am very nervous to look into it, but we should be fine. The first one is favorite band or artist. Okay, so I don't listen to bands as much, but I do love Umi. Umi is one of my favorite artists. I also love, excuse me, Rihanna, love Chloe and Halle. The list can go on and on. Kind of listen to anything and everything except country. Sorry, John. But yeah, so those are my favorite artists. What is my favorite scripture? So my favorite scripture has to be Jeremiah 29:11, which is actually so funny because I literally did a class reading about Jeremiah 29, and so I learned so much about that verse, and it's actually a lot more than I just thought it was, so it's been very interesting. What is my favorite recipe? Okay, my favorite recipe would have to be for pasta, and I have to say I make the best pasta, and I can't give the recipe out because, you know, it's a secret, but it is absolutely delicious. So now we'll get into some of the school related ones, and I'm very excited for this because this should be a lot of fun. So first one is from a friend, and it says, favorite thing that has happened in your first year. Ooh, okay, I think my favorite thing that has had to happen is there's this hill in like a little town nearby, because if you guys didn't know, I'm out on the countryside and it's interesting. So we get so far, but there's this little like hill area, and there was one night where me and my friend Hannah, we went to McDonald's and we were driving around, and then we get to this park and we're like, oh, let's go see it, but it was absolutely sketchy and we didn't go, or we tried to, and we had like our crowbar and everything and we were ready to fight off any attackers, but we actually didn't end up going because we were just too scared. But that place has been like our hangout spot ever since, and it's been nice going with a big group of people and not just two people. So yes, that's one of my favorite memories. How do you afford moving to a different city for school? Okay, so how I do this is actually thanks to my dad. We use student credit, I believe that's what it's called. So a certain amount is given, we ask our bank for a certain amount and they approve it, they give it to us, and then we like take it out but then also pay it back with interest and all that. So yes, that's how I am able to afford moving, at least for the school part. I haven't seen that the tuition here is too much, but I think that student credit thing would totally help if you're planning on going somewhere like Victoria, just paying it back little by little. What has your experience been like at school that is far away from home, friends and family? So if you guys did not know, first two, not even weeks, like a month here, I cried every single weekend. It was so bad. I missed my family and my friends and my community at home, and I missed going to church and just getting to go out whenever. So I would cry every night. And it was very hard, but I remembered that there is a reason why I'm here, and God brought me here for a reason, and I wanted to live that out. So I just found ways to connect with people, found ways to make friends, how to keep combos going, and now I have an amazing group of friends. They're just so awesome. I love them so much, and yeah, it's been going so good so far, and I'm very grateful that I did not just leave as quickly as I came. What is it like being in a different province? Being in a different province and being in the countryside has been very interesting. It's been different not being able to just go and leave whenever. So when friends and dorm mates and pod mates are like, oh, let's go out, I'm like, yes, let's please go out so I can get off campus. And it sounds bad, but it's also been nice being in a place that's a little more secluded. And so I've been able to like take time to like process my thoughts and really seek into God in this space. And so I've loved that. It's been a good balance of socialization and then also like independence with just being me. Being with me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. That's what I got in the end. That's how I found out. Yeah. What is your favorite part about your new school? My favorite part about this school, I think, is the incorporation of both faith and my career. And it's been so cool to, especially like courses like psychology and sociology. All the stuff I learned in psychology, I just be like, oh, I learned that in sociology last week. And then I can like see how the two differentiate and impact myself. It's also been cool to psychoanalyze myself. Psychosocial analyzation. Yes, I've done that quite a bit. I don't even know if that's the right term, but we'll just say that is. What is the craziest thing about being away from home? I think the craziest thing is how little I am seeing my family. I went from seeing them 24/7, talking to them 24/7, calling, texting, and like it isn't bad, but like I don't call or text as much, not because I don't want to, just because I've been so busy. It's been weird to like strategically plan when to talk to family. I have been trying my hardest to remember that I'm growing up and this is a natural course of life, but I hate it. I hate it. I just don't like how little I have been talking to them, and it's not like I'm doing it on purpose, it's just like things come up and it's frustrating, but it is so crucial to make time for family. I think very, very crucial. Okay, so we're gonna take a break from the school questions, but I'm glad you guys are very interested in how I'm doing. Makes me feel so loved. But yes, and we'll move on to some fun questions. These are some questions that were asked by my friend over here, and I have not looked at these yet, so I am just gonna read them as they are. Mom, dad, aunts and uncles. I don't know what these people asked me, so if it's inappropriate, I apologize on their behalf. Okay. First question. Favorite clothing store? Brand wise, I'd have to say H&M, Topshop, and American Eagle. American Eagle for the jeans. Their jeans are absolutely fantastic. It's an investment, but they are so worth it when you wear them. H&M for things like tops, jackets, sweaters, and Topshop for tops too. I think I've gotten dresses there, and Zara as well. That is where I shop. Celebrity crush. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll see who that is. Yeah, that is my celebrity crush. My celebrity crush is, drumroll please, Chris Jamal Evans. He is just amazing. I love him so much. I don't know, like, have you heard of this term spicy white? That's Chris Jamal Evans. That's why I say Jamal. Actually, it's a whole running thing on Twitter with him middle name being Jamal. He's basically like a black person in a white man's body, but yes, Chris Jamal Evans, absolutely beautiful. My favorite YouTuber. I would have to say my favorite YouTuber is Ryan Achal. I'm kidding. Sorry, Ryan. You're a good YouTuber, but not my favorite. Actually, anyways, so these are my top 3 favorite YouTubers. The first one would have to be Leposki's Life. She's a mom. She is in Saskatchewan, and her children, Eloise and Theodore, are just so cute. And I love their life. And my second one would have to be Jenna M. She is also, I just love the way she does her vlogs. and they're really nice to watch. And I think my third one would have to be, this is really hard because I have not watched, guys, I've not watched YouTube in a month. My other favorite YouTuber I think right now would have to be Brooke Bush. But yeah, they're really good. Favorite dance, I think Alex put this one in. If we're going TikTok dances, would have to be the WAP. Which means worship and praise, of course. Okay, last question of our little intermission is, do I have a mentor? That is a good question. I don't think I have a set mentor in my life. I think I am able to learn and sit down with just about anybody and they mentor me with their advice and just the combos that we have. So I'd have to say everybody in my life has to be a mentor because they have impacted me and are impacting and influencing how I make decisions in my life. So yes. Okay, going back to a few more serious questions from Instagram. By the way, shameless plug, if you're not following on Instagram, please do. This is my at Abiona. But yeah, you guys should follow me on there. You'll see all my feed and just keep updated with the quotes I like, posts I share, things I post. Yeah. So this question says, what keeps you going every day? I think I'm a very social person and I love interacting with people. Getting to wake up and getting to socialize and getting to let God lead those socializations and pray for people and just communicate with people is what keeps me going. Also, I have hopes and goals and all that, but I definitely think that just getting to encounter people is what is really keeping me going and adds joy into my day. Okay, next one is, what do you want to be? I feel like you guys already know, but I want to be a social worker. And the reason being is because I just value people and value working with people. And so yeah, I'd love to be a social worker. It's been my dream since I was in grade 7. So to actually be living it out is cool. Trust me, uni's quite a bit, but I think having that goal is also helping, and that vision for my life is definitely helping with my dream. How do you stay positive or grounded when things aren't going according to plan? How I have been able to mentally and physically stay positive and grounded has changed throughout life, and I think it'll keep changing dependent on my experiences and how much deeper I get with knowing myself and knowing God's calling for me and getting to know God. I think how I'm doing it right now is definitely taking a step back, being in a space where no one else is, and just honestly trying to think and talk things out with myself. I love talking with people too, but I feel like more things come out when you're by yourself and not reliant or in the presence of somebody else. Then so much more gets revealed. How I stay positive is honestly seeking God first, because I am starting to realize that my joy, my happiness, my strength, everything comes from Him. It's not from my own capabilities, and I have just been a witness to how He's brought me out so much in life. So it's just, I just go to Him for anything. Go to Him for anything. It's just, it makes you just liberate. It's liberating. I think I'd say that. It's liberating, rejuvenating, exhilarating. Yeah, everything in aiding. That's, yes. Not irritating. Not irritating. Okay, maybe not everything aiding. Okay, you know what? Getting off track. Let's bring it back in. Okay, this one's from my brother. He says, do you dab on the haters? Bear me, I think you know that answer. Yes, of course, we dab on the haters over here. Oh, come on, I want to make a big bubble. Okay, well, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video and for tuning in and just for supporting me on my channel. I will never stop saying thank you because I am so appreciative of it. Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a good week. And if you have any more video ideas, let me know down in the link below, or any more questions that you want me to ask. I will try to respond as efficiently as I can. I hope you guys have a blessed week, and I will see you later. Bye. But that's just my opinion, but I don't know. That could change in a few weeks, a few months, and I don't know.